Hello guys, so in this video, we're going to be looking at the selections for the Hall of Heroes Week 15. First up, we have Hua-Hi, the Fire Sky Dancer. In her first skill, she attacks the enemy with a graceful touch and possesses the enemy with a 30% chance to increase the enemy's chances to land a glancing hit. The second skill recovers the allies and increases the attack power for 3 turns. The recovery power is in proportion to attack power. Her third skill dances to attack the enemy randomly and decreases their defense for 2 turns with a 30% chance each, and increases attack power of all allies for 2 turns. In addition, increases the attack bar of all allies by 10% every time you attack the enemy with defense decreased. And her leader skill increases the attack power of ally monsters in guild content by 33%. Following, we have Tanya, the Wind Assassin. First skill attacks the enemy and looks for its weakness. This attack decreases the enemy's defense for 2 turns with a 50% chance. The second skill increases the attack power and critical rate for 2 turns and instantly grants you another turn. And she also has a third skill which assaults the enemy and disturbs its HP recovery for 2 turns. Assaults another enemy with the worst HP condition with 30% increased damage if this attack kills the first target. Also has a leader skill that increases the crit rate of ally monsters by 19%. Next up, we have Abigail, the Water Cannon Girl. Abigail attacks the enemy 3 times. Each attack has a 30% chance to decrease the attack bar by 30%. Her second skill attacks all enemies several times, decreasing their defense for 2 turns with a 50% chance each. Attacks up to 8 times as the number of enemies is less. And her third skill attacks the enemy with a cannon gun, removes all beneficial effects granted on the target, and blocks the target from receiving beneficial effects for 2 turns. Afterwards, inflict the damage on all enemies and decreases their attack bar by 100%. And she also has a leader skill that is quite useful to dungeons that increases the attack power of ally monsters by 38%. And now we have Pang, the Light Rakshasa. Pang attacks the enemy with a whip, decreasing the enemy's attack speed for 2 turns with a 50% chance. The damage increases according to attack speed. On her second skill, she attacks with a burning whip and inflicts continuous damage for 3 turns. The damage also increases as your attack speed increases. In addition, the damage increases by 15% per harmful effect. On her third skill, she elongates the harmful effect on the enemy for 1 turn and decreases the duration of beneficial effects by 1 turn when you attack. Damage increased by 30% if the enemy has 50% less HP. Pang also has a leader skill that increases crit rate of all allies by 19%. And last but not the least, we have Monte, the Dark Dice Magician. Rolls 2 dice to attack the enemy target 2 times and grants an effect according to each number you get for 2 turns as follows: 4 unrecoverable, 5 decreased defense, 6 increased chance of landing glancing hit, and instantly gains another turn if you get the same number. On his second skill, he rolls 2 dice to attack all enemies and randomly grants unrecoverable for 2 turns, decreased death for 2 turns, or remove beneficial effect. More effects will be granted as the sum of the numbers increases. Instantly gains another turn if you get the same number. Monte's third skill, which is also annoying in Siege, rolls 2 dice to redistribute the HP ratio of the enemy according to the smaller number you get on the dice. Instantly gains another turn if you get the same number. This skill can't be used on the boss. And lastly, we also have Monte's leader skill, which increases the resistance of ally monsters in arena by 40%. For this week, I believe the beginners would benefit more if they choose Abigail on this selection. And if you already have Abigail, I believe either one of the light and dark is actually a viable choice as they are harder to obtain. And I hope this video helped you choose which one is going to be more beneficial for you in this week's Hall of Heroes. Thank you for watching, and if you like the content of this video, please consider liking and subscribing to the channel. And that's it for now. Till next time.